Everyone remembers Ellie Mouton, veteran ride operator who's been running Mother Goose's storybook forest for over 40 years. She has contacted me to report that the ride's leprechaun infestation has been getting much, much worse. She's been seeing them regularly on every single boat tour. She wouldn't mind so much if so many of the leprechauns didn't have runny noses and suspicious, gunky coughs. And hello to everyone! Before I go into announcements and such, I just want all of us to take a moment to appreciate the hard work that Pawpaw Gus Pictures has put into their newest feature, the Firebird. It has set galaxy-wide records for an opening weekend for an animated movie, and right now it looks like there's no slowing it down. If any of you team members haven't seen it yet, you totally should. I just saw it last night, and I have to say I was actually super impressed by it. The story might be a big departure from the original Russian folktale, but wow, what a great movie! I mean, the sisters were well written, they just feel so real. The wolf was too cool. That villain out of nowhere, I'm not trying to spoil it, but yeah, there's totally a villain. And you know, I honestly thought the nesting doll was going to be completely awful. And I know I'm not alone. But she is hilarious and delightful. And everybody should go see the Firebird. I mean that. And now that's out of the way, it's time for some scavenger hunts. While HorizonHub parks usually have one or two different corporate groups or dance teams, cyborgs, or scout troops hunting the parks for fun, according to the main gates, no less than 43 different scavenger hunt teams have arrived at the park today. What a weird coincidence, right? It looks like tons of guests are going to have their cameras and data pads ready, and management asks everyone to be on their best behavior. Get ready to respond to guests who are going to come up to you with only the most obscure park theming, character, or attraction questions to get an edge on their competition. Now is a better time than ever to show off how well you follow Step 4 to our 38 steps of customer service excellence. It's a huge park after all, and you better know every detail. HorizonHub continuously strives for impeccable cultural sensitivity and tolerance. New team members need to be aware of a common tradition among the people of Planet Queeriness to sneak up on you and trade shoes. While this tradition at first may seem a little off-putting, team members should keep in mind that not all trades are bad trades. Some team members have reported ending up with a fetching pair of pumps, or in one case, some floral patterned Skechers. I hate to interject. I can see why management wants to put a sunny face on things, but every time this happens to me, I get Crocs. Every time. Why not a pair of those strappy sandals everyone always thinks of when they think queeriness? Nope, Crocs. I have 14 pairs of Crocs. Thanks, queeriness. This message from maintenance goes out to all team members. The outdoor speakers all around the parks are meant to provide mood music for the guest experience and complete theming in each area. If you happen to pass by a speaker that is not functional, it's everyone's job to please report it. Last week's walk through the park by maintenance management found a whopping 20% of speakers non-functional, particularly in areas of Wild Adventures Park, the Little Starlets area of Silver Screenland, Pirates Cove, and the Old West Village. This is unacceptable, team members. Theming may not seem like a big deal, but every little bit makes a big difference. I mean, just as an example, the Pirates Cove is so much more authentic with droning sea shanties like Dead Horse, Boney Was a Warrior, and Blow Man Blow. Or the Little Starlet's big hit, Let's belch it out? Come on, guys. You have to notice the music is missing. Report it. Don't just let the broken speakers sit there silently. Looks like a lot of our scavenger hunts are in full swing. Just because I'm curious, I'm asking team members to see if they can find out what all the various teams are looking for, and maybe we can all see who's ahead. On a completely unrelated note, I am in fact not running a tally to determine any winners, and absolutely no one should drop off any bets at the All Sparks Dining Hall with the cook that goes by the name Shaky. The face painters in HorizonHub Central have asked for this next message, and I am just going to point out that you face painters are very fortunate I'm going to oblige after that incident when I was napping in the break room. You know exactly what I mean. I went through nearly half a shift with that on. You're just lucky I'm in the broadcast booth and not in front of guests. But I'm the better person here. I can be forgiving. Look at me. Look at me being the better person. I am such a good person. Anyway, this is from the Horizon Central Face Painters. Dear Dr. Lord Diabolical, where are you? We don't mean just any Dr. Lord Diabolical who wanders the grounds in our area, scaring all the kids and demanding tribute from autograph hunters. We mean our Dr. Lord Diabolical. The Dr. Lord Diabolical who would stop by our booth before skulking to his meet and greet spot. The same one who would demand we paint nothing but scary faces on ourselves or risk his wrath. The same one who once chased Allie halfway to Outer Zone portal to the 6th dimension for painting Daring Man's mask on her face. We've been so good, Dr. Lord Diabolical. We've been painting creatures, ghoulies, monsters, snakes, and villains on our faces so diligently. But where are you? Why aren't you coming to see our tributes? After all, Dr. Lord Diabolical just walking by us with nothing to say is expected once or twice a week, but it's been weeks since you've stopped now. Are you no longer Dr. Lord Diabolical? Our Dr. Lord Diabolical? You're the right height for Gilgamesh or Dippy Dingo or any number of other characters. Surely not Daring Man. Wherever you are, we hope you'll come back to us. Face painting is just so lonely without you. All hail Dr. Lord Diabolical. Okay, this is officially the weirdest thing I've ever read out loud. Remember, I was being the better person. You better not be messing with me. Time for an update on progress for the conversion of Libation Station into a family-friendly shopping district. Construction is now complete on the western waterfront, so expect parking hangars LX453 to open up while hangars DJK797 are closed for, Are they really turning Oink into a children's educational toy store? Wow, I remember that nightclub really well. You could get these layered frozen daiquiris that had like 16 kinds of alcohol. I don't know how smart it was to sell those in a nightclub with strobe lights and a rotating dance floor. That's probably why it always smelled like. Anyway, I hope maintenance wipes that building down with extra strength industrial eco-clean before they let any kids in. While they're at it, maybe they should test the bathrooms for herpes. Alright, team members. It looks like a team member from Silver Screenland managed to get their hands on one of our scavenger hunt team's lists. According to our team member, who wishes to remain anonymous, they apparently acquired, found, no, it clearly says found, this scavenger hunt list from a group of guests who were attempting to climb the Space Pharaoh stunt show display for a photo. And I know all of you must be as eager as I am to see what this particular scavenger hunt group is up to. So let's see. Okay, there's reach the top of the pyramids. That must be what they were trying to do. Find a purple chair with stars. Sparky gives the thumbs up. Wow, they've got a lot checked off. This team's doing pretty good. Take a photo with a happy team member. Well, that's pretty standard. I'm sure that was easy. Photo of you and said team member on an attraction. Strictly speaking, we're not supposed to go on attractions on shift. I mean, that's just common sense. Be creative when they say they can't. Coercion is not grounds for disqualification. Wait, what? Get a team member's name tag. Get a photo in team member areas. Take one piece of back of house furniture. Team members, I hate to say this, but we may have a problem. Security, are you listening? You are listening, right? More on this if things start going missing. Saturday has been designated as the time when members of Extinct Horizons are encouraged to stop by the Pluto Pavilion and pay their respects to the Feelin' Pluto ride. As you will recall, Extinct Horizons is one of our oldest and most enthusiastic fan organizations whose members are devoted to honoring the memory of our retired attractions, whether those attractions are memorable or not. And let's be honest here, 3 solid minutes of standing in a room surrounded by videos of windmills, barking dogs, and people making spaghetti never reminded me very much of Pluto. I'm pretty sure 3 minutes is also the amount of time that was put into designing the Feelin' Pluto attraction. Is all of this moaning on our social thought channels about the closure of Feelin' Pluto really necessary? I mean, half a year of the "don't let them steal the feel" hashtag seems kind of excessive, Extinct Horizons. You didn't really believe HorizonHub management would just change their minds, did you? Oh, well, maybe you did. That's kind of adorable. And while we're on the subject, this is totally your fault, Pluto Pavilion. More guests would be taking you up on your efforts to extend your hand in friendship and understanding if your restaurant wasn't completely gross. You know what I'm referring to, Pluto. Mayonnaise and peanut butter is not an acceptable combination on anything ever, and that is a known, universal fact. And there is nothing chocolate on your dessert menu at any time, not even on Valentine's Day. And did you really think we would be satisfied with only 2 kinds of sherbet to choose from? Get it together, Pluto. This is an urgent scavenger hunt update. We ask all team members to be on the lookout for a Macabre Manor car. You heard correctly. One of our scavengers has managed to get a car off its tracks and was last seen peeling down Americana Boulevard. This is even more distressing as guests assumed this was a parade because he has apparently also acquired a Princess Starchild. Please, team members, if anyone has seen this car, report it to security. Also, if anyone can tell which Princess Starchild has been kidnapped, that would be a great help. Any attempts to discern her identity have been fruitless, because so far, she's remained completely in character. I mean, kudos to her and all. It's pretty impressive. I know I'd be screaming some choice 4-letter words and not doing any princess waves. But, hey, I guess that's why she's royalty. And now, a message from one of our sponsors. We know you've had an exhausting day at HorizonHub. The kids? Ugh. The tourists? Ugh. So what do you do at the end of your shift? Head for Ixion 7, of course. Home of everyone's place to visit when they're not visiting HorizonHub, Old Ixion. If you haven't been to Old Ixion yet, here's a list of our most popular things to see. Peeper's Naughty Boutique, World of Jeans, Karaoke Night at El Madre Bar and Grill, Lucky Lucky Ducky's Chinese Gifty, Shoe Town, the Hops Brewhouse Pub Brewery and Tap House. They serve beer. bumper cars, Wiffles painted guns, Scream in the Machine, the year-round haunted house attraction where real former HorizonHub team members are living out their acting dreams. Chucky's hot dog stand. Parking. Cactus Willie's shooting gallery, not affiliated with Wiffles Paints and Guns. Surfer Warehouse and Flipper's Pizza. We didn't even bring up the Terror Catapult. Did we need to bring up the Terror Catapult? Terror Catapult, you guys. Old Ixion. Don't miss our two most popular special events. Doo-Wop nights every Thursday through Sunday, and of course, the monthly blood drive. So, hi. I'm sorry, team members. I'm just a little stunned right now. I just got back from that break and I wanted to give an update on poor Princess Starchild. Still no luck finding her or the Macabre Manor car. By this point, security assumes they somehow slipped out of the park. Look, I'm sorry if I'm out of it. My desk is gone. Like, the whole thing. All the contents are just lying here on the floor. It's pretty clear all the broadcast equipment is still here, but the desk is just gone. So, I'm seriously sitting on the floor right now. Thanks to these scavengers, half the theming in Hub Central is just gone. We're missing a Princess Starchild, and I'm broadcasting on the floor. Apollo is done for today. I don't even know. I'm so done. Let's make memories together tomorrow. Peace out.
HorizonHub is an Ever Tomorrow production, written by Georgia Ball and Jessie Lynn Jones, narrated by Jessie Lynn Jones, and produced by Georgia Ball. Music by freemusicarchive.org. Got comments or questions? Email us at georgia@evertomorrow.com or follow us on Twitter @evertomorrow. Go to evertomorrow.com for more episodes and lots of other videos we think you'll like.